Alright guys, how's it going? Famine52 back again, and today we're going to head on forward and take a look at what this operation is ahead of us. I'll see you guys when we get there. Alright guys, welcome back. So in the last episode we made our way up the Mihan High Road, and we saved a chocobo farm from a creature called Chocobo Eater, and we were able to ride around on the chocobo for free. Unfortunately, we are about to lose that privilege, so let's just go ahead and move on forward real quick.
Here. Come on, everyone off.
Come on, Klasko. Just give me the chocobo, please. Anyway, that's not going to happen. Let's go ahead and move forward.
This is the last of them.
Good to have you with us. Go on through.
Show me how to play Blitz sometime.
Wait around. We'll have Sin beaten in no time.
Do you guys really think they're going to be able to beat Sin with that? Alright guys, so before we go ahead and head on forward, let's talk to this guy real quick. Any donation toward the operation would be grateful. So I'm going to do all three of these just so you guys can figure out what the prizes are and choose if you want to do them. So let's start with the 10,000 gil option.
Thank you for your generosity. Here
we should have this, which is a moon ring.
Any donation toward
the second one is going to be 1,000 gil.
Many thanks. This is for you.
Which is an ice lance.
Any
And
donation
then the 100 gil one is going to be...
Thank you. Please accept this.
A scout. So, let's go ahead and go through this real quick. So that moon ring is going to be for Yuna. It is SOS Shell and SOS Protect, which can be useful. I'm not going to need it right now. We got another scout for Waka, which is just a sensor. And then we got an Ice Lance, which is piercing and Ice Strike for Kamari. So, each can be useful in their own right, but I don't really need any of them. But I also have plenty of gil to experiment with stuff like that for you. And I actually want to see if I can do something real quick. What happens if I give you another 10,000 gil? You give us another moon ring. Alright. So yeah, those rewards do not cycle. They are like, no matter how much gil you give them, the 10,000 gil is always going to be the moon ring and so on. But anyway, let's go ahead on forward.
I'm sorry, I can't let you pass.
Well, we're a summoning party.
You're a summoner and her guardians, right? Sorry for the inconvenience.
Go ahead and tell me about the operation.
What, they didn't tell you? We're bringing Sin Spawn from all over Spira here. Sin Spawn inevitably draws Sin, right? We're going to lure it into a trap.
Alright.
I'm sorry, I can't let you pass.
Still can't let us pass, eh? Alright, let's go ahead and head on out of here. Oh, look at that, a little cutscene. Seymour!
So we meet again.
You know, don't bow to him like that. Somebody coming.
Yes?
You look troubled. Is there anything I can do?
Well...
We would love to be able to get past your operation right here.
I see.
Maester Seymour, let me show you to the command center.
Hold. I have a request.
Yes, Your Grace.
I need to have Summoner Yuna and her guardians let through to the command center.
But Maester Seymour... Maester Seymour, sir.
Do not worry. I will take full responsibility.
Darn right, you'll take full responsibility, Blue Boy.
Very well, they may pass.
You know, I'm sure I've noticed this before, but he has like an interesting shade of violet purple eyes.
It is done.
I actually enjoy that.
Thank you, Your Grace.
Yuna, stop bowing so much.
Yuna, it's time to go. Oh, right.
Who does he think he is?
He's a maester. Better get
He
used
thinks
to
he's
it,
all
yeah.
that, Titus. That's who he thinks he is. Hello, Donna. What, you mad? You mad you can't make it through? Anyway, let's go ahead and head on through. And we get treated to another cutscene on this side.
All hail, Maester Seymour.
Brave crusaders of Spira, protectors of all Spira. Believe in the path you have chosen. Let faith be your strength. I, Seymour Guado, Maester of Yevon, will bear witness to your deeds today.
Sir! What's going on? Why is Maester Seymour backing the Crusaders, eh? They're using Albed's Machina. They're violating the teachings.
Even going against the teachings, they're willing to risk it for the greater good. Waka, I think Maester Seymour sees that too.
Lulu!
Ask him yourself.
I can only speculate.
Ask him yourself.
Ah, Sir Oran. It is an honor. I would be most interested in hearing what you've been doing these past 10 years.
I've got
None your
nothing
business.
to say about it.
I see. Sir Oran must be a great asset as a guardian.
Your Grace!
Please, there's no need for formalities.
Excuse me. Maester Seymour, why is your lordship present here, sir?
Please, speak as you normally would.
Isn't this operation against the teachings of Yevon? Aren't you gonna stop them?
It's true. I should. However, both the Crusaders and the Albed truly wish peace for Spira. This Operation Mihen was born from that wish they share. Although it may be sacrilege to Yevon, their intentions are pure.
The intentions are pure.
Seymour Guado, the person, not the Maester of Yevon. As a denizen of Spira, I wish them well in their endeavor.
But using Machina, that's bad, isn't it?
Pretend you didn't see them.
Beg your pardon, but that's not something a maester should say.
Then pretend I didn't say it.
You're kidding.
From the first time I laid eyes on him, I never did like Seymour. But you know, some of the things he said that day, they made a lot of sense to me.
Alright, so here we are at the, saying we're at the temple, but we're not quite there yet. We are on the Mushroom Rock. And when you're coming here a little bit later, there's going to be a couple of girls or ladies standing right here. Please, for your safety, do not interact with them yet. And in this first area, we have some of our... Why do I keep on pressing B? We have some of our normal enemies that we were fighting in the high road. So let's just go ahead and take care of these guys. Kamari, let's go ahead and have you steal a bomb core, shall we? Or a bomb fragment, I should say. And Orin, let's have you power break the dual horn. Hey, Orin has learned warrior. Nice. Titus, go ahead and take out the bomb. Mari, go ahead and steal another bomb fragment. And you know what, Titus? Yeah, we're just gonna have you attacking the bomb for right now. I really should be using our overdrive though. Let's see if you can't steal a high potion from the dual horn. Kamari? Nope, just a regular potion. That's unfortunate. Let's go ahead and take out the bomb. And now let's go ahead and take out the dual horn.
See ya! Yeah!
Alright, so we got a couple power spheres and an ability sphere right there. Don't run away from me yet. Yeah, that's right. Give me that ether, please. Are you going to give me anything? You gave me a high potion. And here's Klosko.
Excuse me, Lady Summoner Yuna?
Yes.
The command center. Maester Seymour requests your presence there, ma'am.
Thank you.
Take that road to the command center. It's not far. We're still in the midst of preparations this way. Sorry.
Alright, so now that he's back. Alright, he gave me 2 Phoenix Downs. And we gotta be moving on this way. Here we got a few more of these guys. Titus. Let's go ahead and swap you out real quick for Lulu. And have Lulu take out this flan right here. Kamari, let's go ahead and get Waka in here for you.
Bring it on.
Take out this flying bat. And Orin, just go ahead and take out the Drake.
No time to waste. Let's go.
Oh, and one more thing before we get going. Like I was said at the end of the last episode, I did a little bit of grinding with Orin right here. So he is up there. As for everyone else, didn't really make it all that far with them. Though I did use the luck sphere that we got in the last episode right here for Titus. Yuna's right here. And Kamari. And Waka. So let's go ahead and head on forward. Let's go ahead and talk to a Waka real quick.
Sneak past the guards, I did.
And he doesn't really have anything too important right now. Yeah, just go ahead and talk to him to trigger this little conversation at the end.
Operation Mayhem prices. And you, lad, you get a discount. I owe you one, eh?
And there we go. Now, with that triggered, we will be getting a discount on the majority of his wares. Moving forward. Let's talk to this person for a high potion and go on up the elevator. And move on down the Mushroom Rock. And at this point, we encounter new enemies. Another lizard by the name of a raptor, funguar, and a red elemental. So for the funguar right here, we want to make sure that we're able to kill him in one shot. Because occasionally he does counter with pollen that puts us to sleep. So we want to make sure we're able to take care of him as fast as we can. Let's see if Waka can't hit the lizard. Nice, he was able to. Orin, I'm going to go ahead and bring Yuna in to see if I can't kill this mushroom as fast as I can. Which we were. And Lulu, go ahead and take out the elemental. Beautiful. Alright, and moving on forward still. Hey, come on back, Lucille. Come back here. I want to talk to you. Oh, fine. Don't run away from me. And we got ambushed by this group. Hey, he missed. Nice. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and bring Titus back in here.
Miss me?
To take out the lizard right here.
Oh yeah.
And Yuna, you can go ahead and take out the elemental. And Lulu, let's see how you do with the fire against the new Drake. Not quite enough, eh? Alright, let's see if my new controller allows me to actually do the spiral cut. Not yet. There we go. Finally got it. And we got an overkill with that, so I'm happy. Now again, just as a reminder, in order to get all of Titus's overdrives, we need to use his overdrive. I believe it's a total of 80 to 120 times. Anyway, this chest back here contains 1,000 gil. Let's go ahead and talk to this guy. He gives us 10 potions. And moving on back this way. You might have noticed that there is a save sphere down in the little gulch down there. That is something that we are not currently able to get to. But we will be able to get to it later in the game, so don't worry about it. And you know what? I'm going to bring in Orin to kill this Drake before he gets a chance to attack us.
Farewell. No time to waste. Let's go.
Alrighty. And moving on up. How's it going, Lucille?
We've been expecting you. Please proceed to the command center. The presence of a maester and a summoner is great for the troops' morale. Myself included. Thank you for being here, my lady.
You know, just because we're here doesn't mean that we support your operation. Anyway, that chest contains a remedy. And let's go ahead and take care of these guys right quick. Fire on the mushroom. And this isn't going to do much, but let's go ahead and just physically attack this guy. I don't feel like switching out right now. There we go. And continue on with our path. And if you see that lady up there, past where Lucille stopped, that is Shalinda. And she is going to become our new best friend here for a little bit.
I wasn't able to stop them. As you can see, but seeing their fierce determination, I couldn't just sit there. So I decided that I would do everything in my power to help them. Truly, I know nothing of the ways of fighting, but I do know some white magic. I'm hoping that will be of some use to them. Is there anything I can do to help you?
Yeah, you could heal us. Alright, so now at this point, Shalinda right here acts as a little save sphere. Right in the middle of an area of battle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get Lulu down here. I'm going to get her with all of the second level black magic spells. And then honestly, because I should have done it before, I'm going to run up here and grab these two nodes. And then I'm going to run back over to Yuna's grid and at the very least get life. And that's going to happen for both Lulu and Yuna. I'm going to do that with both of them. And then just kind of continue on going with the rest of my party and seeing where they land. And I will be right back when I'm done with that. Just using Shalinda here as a little healing point. I'll be back when I'm done. Alright everyone, so I am back and I honestly went a little overboard on my leveling. Titus is all the way down on his Hastiga spell now. He is almost at the end of his grid, and Auron isn't far behind him. Kamari is real close to Mug, which is kind of amazing, if you ask me. Lulu and Yuna they both have the second level black magic spells, as well as life, and they are starting to work their way down Yuna's grid a little bit. Lulu is pretty close to Kira, and Waka is just entering the last little cluster of his grid. So yeah, I've gone a little overboard. So I am definitely a little over leveled at this point. You do not need to be nearly this leveled in order to do what we're about to be doing. Yeah, so let's go ahead and move on forward. And at this point, honestly, nothing on the Mushroom Rock is going to be any sort of issue to us. Like, we're doing like 2,000 damage with Yuna right there on the black magic. We're doing 16,000 right there with Auron on the Drake. Or 1,600, I should say. 16,000 sounds. That'd be nice. Anyway, moving on forward, we got a chest right here. Let's go ahead and open that up for a high potion. Then let's talk to Lucille again.
Please, the presence of a maester and
you're saying the same stuff. Alrighty. And you know what? There is one monster left on the Mushroom Rock that I don't think I've actually shown you guys yet. So I'm going to run around a little bit until I'm able to get it on video for you. He's not showing up down here, and I actually just remembered that we have another level to this place. So let's just go ahead and continue on forward. Let's talk to Elma right here.
What are you doing here? Well, with your guardians near, you shouldn't have anything to worry about.
Yeah, there's nothing to worry about for us here, Elma. We're good. Honestly, we are pretty darn near close enough, strong enough to defeat the final boss at this point. Let's see, you got anything for us? Got an X potion. Nice, thank you. That will come in handy. But let's go ahead and move on. There is an Albed primer up here. This is the guy I wanted to show you guys. At this point in the game, or I shouldn't say that. This is the only point in the game where this guy actually shows up here on the upper area. If you guys do encounter this guy, I suggest you either power break him or blind him, just to make sure that he's not going to be doing anything to you. I am strong enough that I was able to overkill him right there. But unless you are incredibly overleveled like I am, that's probably not going to be the case for you guys. But just be aware that that is a monster that hits pretty hard. So just be cautious of him, I should say. And we just got a armlet right there that I honestly didn't even read what it was. Let's see, your stuff is shield, ring, bangle, bracer, arm guard? Nope, not you. There it is, it's a Kamari thing. Serene, so it's Dark Ward and Berserk Ward. I don't understand why I couldn't remember that armlet is Kamari. Yeah, so this guy, nothing really too crazy to steal from him. You can get some smoke bombs, dark attack him to make sure he doesn't actually hit you guys, and then power break him to make sure that if he does hit you guys, he's not strong enough to actually do any sort of damage to you. Oh, and one more thing I should probably point out while I am here. I actually have gotten Titus's Slice and Dice. overdrive, so we are moving right along on that. Be gone. But yeah, so we shouldn't need to be doing any sort of purposeful leveling for quite some time at this point. The next time I break to do any sort of meaningful purposeful leveling is actually going to be... I went the wrong way. It's actually going to be on the... It's going to be in Bavel. I forget exactly what that road is called, but it's going to be in Bavel before we fight a certain maniac, shall I say. And we don't need to be doing that. Let's go ahead and attack the imp right here. And just because I can, let's go ahead and kill the elemental with Orin.
That's how it's done.
Alright, so right around this pathway right here, it's real hard to see right there on the ground. But if you go ahead and click right there, that's going to be Alved Primer Volume 10. Z equals J. And we have ranked up our Albed again. And at this point, I believe... Let's go ahead and sort that. Yeah, we have collected all of the Albed Primers up to this far in order. So that's good to know. Haven't missed any. Let's go ahead and head on up the little lift right here. And moving on forward. We have another one of these birds. If you overkill this guy, he actually gives you the most experience out of anybody in this area at 225, I believe. Everyone else is sub 200, but he gives us the most experience. 255, I'm sorry. But just moving on up here. Let's go ahead and touch the save sphere. And then head on over here and see what's going on with these guys.
Why only you, sir? I want to fight too.
Orders are orders.
I'm not a cadet anymore, sir. Let me go with you and I'll prove it to them.
Guarding the command center is important too, you know.
But I came all the way from Besaid to fight Sin, sir.
I know, but an order's an order to your post-Crusader.
But, sir!
Alright, so now let's go ahead and talk to Luzu, see what's going on here.
They let you through, huh?
Gata deserves better.
At least there's no chance he'll get hurt. Why are you guys fighting anyway? Aren't the almighty Albed Machina enough?
They still need some time to get them ready. Our job is to keep Sin at bay till they're done. Waka. I might not get another chance to say this. It's about your brother.
Luzu, no!
What?
I'm the one who convinced him to enlist. I'm sorry.
Whack!
Waka! That's enough, Waka!
So in some large way, Luzu is the reason that
We used to
Waka's
play
brother
blitz together.
and
Chapu used to
Lulu's
say.
man is dead.
He say that when we won the cup, yeah. He proposed to Lulu. And then one day, he goes off and becomes a crusader, just like that.
Chapu also said to me that being with your girl is good. But keeping Sin far away from her is better.
Lu, you knew?
Luzu told me before we left.
She hit me too.
All Crusaders in the Vanguard are to assemble on the beach.
That's my cue.
Luzu, don't die out there.
Why? So you can hit me more.
So
Lots
you can hit
lots
me
more.
Lots more.
Suluzu, please! Please don't go!
I have to, Yuna.
Let him go. The man has already chosen his path, as you did when you became a summoner.
It would be a long time before I ever really understood the reason why Yuna let Luzu pass that day.
Alright, so it appears that Yuna would have a reason to let someone walk to their death, almost as if she understands the sentiment. And talking to this guy at the lift gives us the Mega Potion. Let's go ahead and head on up. Alright, now moving on over here. We'll get another brief little cutscene. Showing us all the Machina cannons. And Waka does not seem too happy to see them.
Curses. Ow!
You know, Waka, that's how you break your foot.
He really hates them, huh?
Chapu. He left the sword Waka gave him in Besaid. And he fought with an Al-Bed Machina weapon instead.
That's got nothing to do with it. I just hate these sacrilegious contraptions.
You hate them enough to break your own foot on them? Anyway, moving on over this way. I forget. Do we have access to... It's not in this screen, it's in the next screen. So let's go ahead and head on over to the next screen. And if it is in this game, there's another cutscene here. I can't remember if I'm remembering a chest that's in 10 or 10-2 though. And look at that. Herding all of the sin spawn into a single contraption. Actually forming them into one monster that we have to fight later.
It won't work anyway.
Don't say that. It might be a hopeless campaign. And it might mean defying Yevon. But the Crusaders and the Al-Bed, they're doing their best to defeat sin. They want to rid Spira of sin forever. And that's just what we want too, isn't it? Isn't it?
All right. But I still think Machina are bad news. They're forbidden for a reason.
Lady Summoner, there you are. The command center is that way. Maester Keenock is also there.
Maester Keenock too?
Yes. Please, hurry, my lady.
Alright, so let's go ahead and move on past these cannons. And is the path I'm thinking of in this game? Maybe? Doesn't look like it. It looks like the path I'm thinking of is specifically 10-2. Okay. Well then, ignore me. If you want to know anything about what's going on here, you can talk to this guy in front of the camp. I'm good though, I don't need to talk to him. Let's go ahead and talk to Owaka first though.
Great thing. Things are selling no matter what the price. Oops, sorry, I forgot.
Alright, so let's go ahead and come over here. Now with Owaka, at this point he sells us some pretty cool things. Which a few of them, such as this counterattack for Titus, this stone touch for Waka, and this initiative for Orin. So counterattack, pretty obviously whenever you get attacked you will counterattack right on back. Stone touch, when there is a chance that when Waka strikes an enemy with his Bliss Ball, they will turn them to stone. Getting them out of the battle right then and there, but then at the same time you're not able to overkill your opponents. And then we have initiative, which increases our chances of actually having a preemptive strike when it comes to battle. Magic defense +3, ice ward, sleep ward, magic defense and water ward, fire ward, null tide, magic defense confused ward. Yeah, so the rest of the stuff isn't really all of that interesting, but if you have the Gil, I recommend buying one of all of these things, and at least equipping at this point the Avenger and the Serenity to Titus and Orin. But we don't need to worry about that TKO for right now on Waka. Alright, so let's go ahead and head on into the camp, shall we?
The operation will begin shortly. Please check all your equipment.
You alright?
Of course not. I came here to fight Sin. But they stick me here.
If you want to prove yourself.
Huh?
First, you must complete the tasks you are given.
Alright, so let's go and talk to him again.
Doing what they say, it just won't be enough.
Alright, so at this point, you guys have a decision you need to make. Do you want Gata to survive this operation, or do you want Luzu to survive? I am going to go with Luzu, just because I feel like that is the less taken path. So I'm going to go ahead and do that one. So yeah, you should be out there on the front lines.
That's right. It's not fair.
And then to the best of my knowledge, we need to talk to him again.
Bending the rules.
And say, yeah, I need to be on the front lines again.
It's not fair.
And by doing that, you sign Gata's death warrant. Well, let's go ahead and head inside.
Oh. I had heard from Seymour, but I didn't know if we'd actually meet. Good to see you, Orin. 10 years, is it?
Maester Keenock.
That's Wen Keenock, one of the 4 maesters of Yevon. He leads the warrior monks, and also commands the Crusaders.
All troops ready to move at your command, sir.
Good. Dismissed.
Sir.
Tell me, Orin, where have you been the last 10 years?
We don't have time for this now, do we?
This plan won't work. You know that. We'll just let them dream a little longer.
What?
Lord Keenock.
Oh, yes. Proceed.
That Keenock a maester?
I heard that, Orin. A lot has happened the last 10 years. What were you doing and where?
Fulfilling a promise I made to a friend. I still am.
Just tell me one thing. Have you seen Zanarkand?
I kinda think we don't belong here.
True that,
It is
Yuna, true
time at
that.
last. We must tell the Al Bhed waiting outside to begin the operation at once. The fiends may break through. This place is not safe. Make sure you're prepared to defend yourselves. Tell me when you're ready.
Alright, so we figured this out a little bit later. But just to give a little bit of context to that interaction that Orin and Keenock just had. They both used to be warrior monks. Orin was the prodigy, if you would. Like, he was, to the best of my recollection, like the best monk, the best warrior monk that the order had at the time. And he was actually slated to marry one of the higher up officials' daughters, but he refused, and Keenock ended up taking his place. So just a little something to think about right there. We've got some chests over here, so let's go ahead and open this one. We've got a mega potion right there. We've got to go... I forget. How do we get to this one? There's a weird... There it is. We've got to go that way to get to this chest. For another Serene Bracer. And because I'm still trying to set up a few scenes later in the game, I'm going to choose to talk to Waka first. Just because at this point he is the neutral choice for me.
With them here, it's like Yevon authorizes this whole operation. With them here, it's like Yevon authorizes this whole operation.
Alright, now let's see if Kamari has anything to say to us. Of course not. Now, Orin?
Go to Yuna.
Alright, now Lulu.
Anything could happen. Make sure you're ready for combat.
And Yuna.
I'm a little nervous.
Alright, now at this point, make sure all of your equipment is set up how you want it. You don't really need anything special. If you have any armor that increases your defense or your HP, go ahead and put that on. Titus, why are you not wearing any armor? That does not make any sense to me. Let's see. Let's go ahead and put HP plus 5% on you as well. And everyone else at this point should be good. So let's go ahead and back on out and go touch the save sphere. I do recommend saving at this point because the battle that we're about to have can be difficult if you're not over-leveled. But when we're all set and ready to go, let's go ahead and head over here and talk to this guy.
Are you ready?
Yep, we're ready.
Mr. Keenock, please.
Will Sin come?
Sin always returns for its spawn. To make sure, we're going to encourage them to call out to it.
You won't have to. It'll come.
I remembered Orin telling me. Sin is my old man. Sin is Jekt.
Oh no, it has broken free. Whatever shall we do? Alright guys, so here we got the Sin Spawn GUI. Now when we're fighting this guy at this point, if we were to attack the body, the arms would interfere with our attacks. So what we want to do is actually take out the arms before we attempt to attack the body. And another thing that we could attack is the head, so let's go ahead and get that head out of here as soon as we can. And there's one arm down. And now he's going to thunder us. Let's go ahead and get Lulu out here, take care of that other arm for us real quick. Black magic. Let's go ahead and do water up because we're not going to really be using that all that much later in the game. And attack the head again, get rid of the head. And now that both arms are gone, let's go ahead and get Kamari out here. This guy doesn't really have anything special to steal. In fact, all he really has is a potion. And the head has begun moving suspiciously. Yuna, let's go ahead and get you out here. And let's have you disable that head, shall we? And something worth being aware of is now that I have taken out the head, that head is not going to be an issue for us anymore. But every couple of turns, the arms will respawn. So just be aware of that. That even though we've taken care of the arms, it doesn't mean that they are completely done for and no longer an issue. Here we have this thing's main attack, which is Dimmy. Dimmy is unable to actually kill us outright, so we don't really need to worry about it. And we might actually kill this guy right here. Nope. Super close though. And that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to show you guys that the arms regenerate. So let's go ahead and take these out. Nice critical hit, Orin. And you know what? I want to make sure I overkill this guy. I'm pretty sure I can do it without needing to summon, but let's go ahead and get Ifrit in here because I haven't actually summoned Ifrit for you guys. And now that is necessary, let's go ahead and do a Hellfire. You really would think that most of these attacks should be multi-hit, but they're not. And there we go with the overkills again. And it is down for now. Looks like it might still be alive. Oh, but what is that? Oh no, that is not good. That does not look good, guys. Guys, he's wearing body armor. I don't think your cannons are going to be able to do anything against body armor like that. Some weird magical black protective stuff.
Look out!
Run! Yeah, that's not good. That is not good, guys. Oh no, it looks like Thing is back. Hey Seymour. What you doing there, buddy?
Stand back, Lady Yuna.
Yes.
Alright, so at this point we have to fight the Sin Spawn GUI again. This fight is literally just to show you guys what the second level black magics are able to do. Because this is literally the same fight we just did, only easier. The GUI has less health all around and hits for a lot less. And at this point, this is the only time in the game that we have the opportunity to see Seymour's overdrive. And normally, in order to get a look at that, what I would do at this point is leave the head alive and basically just make sure we're all cured up to make sure that we don't die, but basically just let the GUI attack Seymour over and over and over again so that we build up Seymour's overdrive. But I'm not going to do that right now. What I am going to do is I'm going to go ahead and turn on my booster right here, which it looks like I hit it a little bit too late, but that's alright. Let's go ahead and back out. Let's guard with him. Let's go ahead and speed Seymour up with Orin. Oh hey, it looks like my booster does not work on Seymour. Alright. Well then, I might have just messed up a little bit, guys. I'm going to go ahead and sit here and guard until Seymour gets his overdrive, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so here we are back with Seymour's overdrive full, so let's go ahead and see what we can do with it, shall we? Requiem. And there we go. And Seymour levels up a bunch of times, but don't really need to worry about that. But we did end up getting 6 level 1 key spheres, which we got 6 because we overkilled the main body in both of those battles.
The others.
Guys, I don't think that's gonna work. Okay, guys, I don't think that's working. And you're dead. I mean, I don't know what they thought was going to happen. The teachings from the beginning have said not to rely on Machina to kill this thing. So, what do? They rely on Machina. Is anyone really surprised that it didn't work? Come on, Titus, get up. Yeah, I'm talking to you. So many bodies. How we didn't die, I have no idea. Alright, so let's go ahead and walk around and take a look at some people real quick. Still warm, no signs of breathing. Staring at the sky lifelessly. Breathless. Oh no. Oh no, do you guys see that guy back there? Is that who I think it is?
Gata? Gata, come on, wake up.
Yeah, God, it didn't make it, guys. Don't you run away from me. You scared? Come on, old man, come back here. I got you.
Don't you run away from me!
Coming for you, Dad.
Everyone, stand back. I'll summon.
You won't hurt it.
Your powers are still too weak.
But I must do something.
Stronger than you are, Seymour.
You can't.
Yes, Titus, let's swim after the giant freaking, like, sky whale. I'm sure you'll be able to catch up to him.
I have no idea what I was thinking when I ran after Sin that day. Before I knew what I was doing, there I was, chasing him down like a thief at market. Maybe I was angry. Maybe I wanted to go home. I kept thinking of Xanarkand and my old man.
And the dreaded white screen of doom! Alright, so here we are, getting a little scene from the far plane. Everybody that has passed on. Hey, what are you doing here? That kid just magical blitzball into our face.
What? They say you don't practice anymore.
you're gonna retire.
Let them talk. I'm still the best.
They say you're no good because you drink all the time.
I can quit drinking whenever I want.
Then do it now.
What did you say?
You just said you can't.
Tomorrow, maybe.
Why not today?
Why do today what you can leave for tomorrow? There he goes again, crying.
So that was a nice little flashback right there. Of an
I
interaction
thought I
between
sensed
Jecht
my
and
old
Titus.
man there. Somewhere. Or maybe it was just Sin's toxin playing tricks on my mind. How many died today? People die and Yuna dances. When will she stop dancing? When will it stop? Yuna won't stop dancing. Not until Sin is gone. Those were my thoughts then, I think.
I see you're still here.
Huh?
Many stories ended here today. But yours goes on, I see.
What? Sin had come and gone, but I remained here.
Yup. Alright, so before moving on, or not.
A swift retreat. Satisfied?
What do you mean?
Those who turned from Yevon died, while the faithful live on.
The past 10 years have changed you, I see.
You do not look so well. But now, more than ever, you must be the people's strength, their confidence. Anyone else would be expected to show their sorrow. But you are a summoner. You are Spira's hope. Until sin is defeated, you must not relent. Do you understand?
Yes. I understand.
Are you afraid? Yuna, take me as your pillar of strength, as Yunalesca had her Lord Zayon. Lady Yuna, until next we meet, farewell.
How are you gonna drop her with something like that, then just walk away, Seymour? Anyway, what I was trying to do was come over here and collect this chest, which contains a high potion. And let's talk to Orin.
Sin is Jecht.
Yeah. For a while there, I thought I could feel him. But that doesn't mean I believe you.
Sin is Jecht. He came here for you.
So he killed all those people just for a chance to see me?
That's what Sin does. He wanted to show that to you. Do you know why?
How am I supposed to know?
So you would kill him. As long as he is Sin, Jecht will keep killing. He wants you to stop him.
You gotta be kidding. How do you know all of this anyway? I'm not done talking to you. Don't you run away!
You're the one running.
Alrighty, interesting little conversation right there. And, you know, I do that every time. I forget that actually talking to Orin right there progressed the story a little bit. But anyway, guys, that's going to be the end for us today. So thank you for coming with us. And, yeah, hope you enjoyed. But until next time, this is Famine52 signing out. Until then, peace out.